what stood out to me was that Bryce Harper went to Dave Dombrowski in this Phillies front office because he felt there wasn't enough right-handed power. So Rhys Hoskins being one of few right-handed free agents left, obviously his name came up. Now, when Bryce Harper went to them, or if he went to them about Rhys Hoskins specifically, I don't have that in my report. I don't know if that was earlier in December before they added Adolis Garcia, but I was told that Bryce would have been willing to move back to right field if Rhys were to rejoin. In terms of the timeline of Dave Dombrowski kicking tires on Rhys Hoskins, that was in February. So that was recently. That being said, I think when it comes to Rhys Hoskins himself, and I was told this by my source, with the team, they're like, just be careful because his name is going to set people off. Like, people are going to get either fired up or mad or excited because everyone loved Rhys Hoskins. We loved his bat spike moment and everything that he did for the Phillies. And they're certainly right about that. Now, as recently as this morning, I was told that Phillies brass, which obviously includes Dave Dombrowski and perhaps even John Middleton, sat down with Bryce Harper very recently and talked it out and said, let's just keep everything in-house moving forward. And they're trying to mend this relationship. That being said, I was also told Bryce Harper still might not be totally satisfied because he's aware, he thought, and this goes back to his answer to me in Bryce Harper's press conference last Sunday, when I asked about Kyle Schwarber and JT, and Bryce said, I thought Schwarber was signing with Cincinnati. Bryce had this idea in his head that the Phillies were going to look vastly different this year. I think a lot of us did. And that's not the case. And he knows that next year could be a lockout year. And then after that, he's 35 years old. So I think that he feels similar to the fan base in a lot of ways in that, he's surprised that they are, in fact, pretty much running it back. And the team looks very similar to how it did last season. So whether he's totally satisfied with the lineup now moving forward, whether he's content and he and Dave Dombrowski have truly mended everything that was going down, I don't know. But that's where it stands as of an hour ago, last I heard.